Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle, and in this video I'm going to be talking about planners again. So if it's not for you, then pass on through. Maybe we'll see you on the next one. But if you are going to stay here, it is going to be a good one because I have been waiting for this package since June. And this one is a pre-order from Sterling Ink, so some of you may be very familiar with it, but due to some choices that I made as far as my packaging went, the gold edges, it took forever to get here, which I completely understand. You know, there was some issues with the distributors, and Catherine from Sterling Ink addressed those issues. She was very good about making sure that everybody knew what was going on every step of the process, and I really appreciate her for that. So well, you know, most people complained because they were, you know, kind of pissed that it was taking so long. And of course, like, FOMO really hits you when you notice that everybody else has their stuff and it just seems like you don't and you're waiting. You know, it can get kind of frustrating. But you know what? For those of you that complained, she had a freaking baby during that time. And I think a little grace and a little patience would be appreciated. So, anywho, I'm one of the people that just happened to be a little bit chill with it, although I was getting a little antsy. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? If you have been here since the days of Foxy Fix and you are familiar with Foxy Fix or any custom type of planner situation, you probably have been well versed in the art of waiting. So anywho, let's get into it. This is the packaging that the Sterling Ink pre-order planners came in, and I'll show you guys what I got here in just a second. So let's just go ahead and open it. Due to the fact that some of this packaging does tend to make a little bit of noise, I'm going to go ahead and kind of speed through some of those parts that are a little noisy, so bear with me. Like a lot of people that ordered some of these back in June, I'm kind of second guessing what my system is at this point. I'm not really sure. Okay, there's my son, sorry. Oh my god, hush. All right, sorry about that, guys. So I had to pause for a second. My son was being exceptionally loud in the other room. For some reason, he thinks he's the only one that lives here and he doesn't have to control his volume. So whatever. But anyways, I ended up ordering 3 different planners from the Sterling Ink pre-order. And as of right now, I'm kind of second guessing my system. I'm not really sure if I'm going to stick with some of these, but we'll see. We'll see what I end up doing with these. Let's just kind of get into this. All right, so the first one that I have here is an A6. It is in the color Onyx. It does have the gold foiling, and I'll show you guys that here in just a second. I did end up ordering 2 passport sizes in the horizontal layout, and I did end up ordering a full year Hobonichi Weeks size here. So let's just go ahead and open this. All right, and this is the Onyx. Since there's going to be some reflective glare, I am going to go ahead and speed through this process, and I'll be with you guys here in just a second. This is the A6 Common Planner in the vertical layout, and it is the full year version, and I'm kind of digging it. So I know that it was kind of a toss-up between this one and the week size, and I'm not sure, honestly, what I'm going to go with. I'm going to have to think about this kind of seriously. But I actually love this type of pleather, leatherette type of thing. The texture is really nice. The cover is actually flexible, but does have some structure to it, and I like that, even though it is pretty flexible and bendy. See, check that out. I like it. Wasn't sure how I'd feel about it because the last year's version I wasn't a big fan of. I thought that it was way too flimsy, and you know, that was just my personal opinion. But this I like. I actually kind of dig this. So I don't know, we'll see. So I'm just gonna put this one off to the side. Now let's just kind of get into the week size, and again, I will be speeding up this process. This is the Hobonichi size in the full year horizontal layout in the color Mist. So I really wanted to go with this color just because I really am feeling the neutrals and the grays this year. Hence why I ended up getting a Hobonichi in this cool gray color. Now just to kind of do a quick comparison, this is the full year Common Planner and this is a Hobonichi Mega. So there are some videos out there with this, but I'm just going to give you kind of a quick breakdown of it. So the common planners pages go to the very edge of the cover, whereas on the Hobonichi, you can kind of see that it has like a little bit of a lip here. So the pages don't quite go all the way to the end. So while it's pretty similar in size with the cover on the Hobonichi, the common planner is pretty obviously a bit bigger. So when you open it up, you kind of go to the weeks, and like I said, this is a horizontal layout, so let me show you that real quick. Yeah, there's a bit more space on your horizontal side, just simply because they don't have the quotes in it. And this is actually one of the reasons why I was kind of leaning towards this year, was that it didn't have the quotes, which actually gives you a little bit more room to write here in your weekly planner area. So that's actually kind of nice. Also, while I don't have any problems using the backside of a page to use the grids on the Hobonichi, this one already has the grids in there. And for some people that tend to write kind of big, that's a big issue for them, and it's actually a big plus, so that they can end up writing straight. I don't usually have a problem with that, but that's just me. Some people probably really like that feature. There are a couple of dots in this. There's only one here, whereas in the Hobonichi there's two. And you can see here that there isn't a moon phase, which I'm kind of bummed about because I actually do like to track that. And there's not any additional Japanese lettering right here. Like I said, it's a little bit on the roomier side for you to write. You can absolutely do whatever you want with it just because it is neutral. I am really loving this size. And yeah, that's a tough one. So initially, this is what my pick was for the year. I'm leaning more towards this, but I don't know. After seeing the A6, I'm not really sure what the hell I'm doing at this point. This one, I think I am going to end up gifting it to one of my family members, but we'll see. Just because I do have to go through and try to figure out what each individual planner is going to be used for, if I even need one, or if I can even put everything into this one book, which I am really hoping that I can. Just another quick demonstration for anybody that is curious. This is a Moterm Weeks cover, and what I wanted to see is if this fits. All right, let's go ahead and tuck that in. And the cover is holding up a lot better than I thought it would, so that's really good. Like I said, it is flexible, but I was kind of worried that it would bend quite a bit. And while I can't get this on, while it is a little bit of a stretch to get it into the first snappy little thing here, little grommet thing, there is a second snap here, which I appreciate, so it allows for you to have some room to grow. And that does kind of give it some extra wiggle room here, so that's nice. This is one of the covers that I wanted to use this year. I'm really digging it. Okay, so that was just a quick demonstration. I was really curious if this was going to fit in there, and it looks like it does. So if you had any questions about that initially, there you go. It fits perfect. One of the things that I do appreciate about Moterm is they tend to be a little bit on the roomier side when it comes to planners. So that's actually pretty nice. All right, so the next one we are going to open is the passport size. And again, I'll be speeding through this process. So back in June, I actually was really hyped about getting this little passport planner. Even though they only came in the compact size, I wasn't really too bummed about that. But what I was really looking forward to is checking out this green, and that is beautiful. I really like that. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get the Weeks or the A6 in that color, because that is pretty. Green's not usually one that I gravitate towards, but I really do like that. It's so pretty. I love that texture too. It's kind of smooth. Like this leatherette is really smooth. It's not super pebbly, but yeah. This one is in the caramel color. It is also a passport compact horizontal layout, and these are so freaking cute. I really was hoping that I was going to use this on the go, but as I've stated, these pre-orders were done in June. I was initially thinking that I was going to be able to tuck this in the back of my pocket ring planner, which I will kind of see if that will fit as of now. So let's just go ahead and take out the one that I'm using. This is a Sterling Ink notebook. It was originally in the same size as this passport compact. It's pretty similar in width, so let's just see if it's gonna fit. And I really wanted to go with the caramel color because I thought, oh, okay, that would be really cool. Which I'm kind of leaning more towards the green. So what I might end up doing is giving this one to my daughter and keeping this one for on-the-go notes. I really was anticipating switching my system up this year, but gosh, it is so cute. I might want to keep it as is. Like I said, I'm conflicted. I don't know. I'm going to have to take the next few days to kind of think about it, really contemplate what I'm going to do with it, and either get rid of what I'm not going to use, or what I was hoping to do was also do a giveaway. Just be sure to subscribe to my channel, so I'll be making announcements as far as that goes about several different planners that I might be doing for December for Christmas. So like I said, just subscribe if you're interested and you want to see what I'll be giving away at that time, but those are coming soon. This passport in the green, I'm really wanting to keep that one. I love it. I think it's so cute. It would be perfect for just on the go, just tuck it into my purse. I don't even think that I'll put a cover on it because I don't, okay, sorry about my son. He's loud and obnoxious sometimes, but yeah, that's him. He's 18, whatever. That should explain it. But anyways, and this one, I think I'm going to go ahead and give that to my daughter. She was needing something smaller to be able to carry in a diaper bag. Okay, let's just go ahead and set everything out here. And overall, I am really pleased with my purchase. I actually kind of love all of these. This one for sure I am going to be using for the 2024 year, and I'm super excited about that just because I would love to keep everything archived into one system. I'm going to do my best to do that. I think I can do it. Of course, this one is really cute too. This passport size caramel color. This one is going to my daughter. And this one I'm really thinking of just keeping for on-the-go notes. So I'll give you guys an update, 2024 Techokaigi, if you will, hopefully within the next few weeks, and I'll go over everything then. I do have a couple of other things coming in the mail that I was going to add to this system. While I said that I was going to try to keep everything in one book, I didn't mention that I'm probably going to keep my collection separate. And just a quick note, this has honestly been working so well for me, is to have some type of collection set up where I can write all these various different notes. Just because I haven't had the room in a notebook to write it down, but I don't know, I may not even need that. And just have my planner separate, so then that way I can take it in and out if needed. So far, that's been working for me this year. I don't know how it will work in the 2024 year, but I guess we'll see. Like I said, if you're interested in following up with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like this video if you haven't already. And absolutely be looking for those announcements. And I hope to see you then. Later, guys.